Hello guys, and welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video, and today I'm playing the requested Plumber, who I don't have any particularly strong opinions about, since I'm not much of an engineer player. The only reason I'm playing him is because someone requested him. Otherwise I wouldn't play an engineer. Since, mainly, I prefer pea shooters over engineers. With a pea shooter, you can easily get to rooftops to abuse his splash damage. But with an engineer, they don't really have any good ways to get the rooftops. So, and getting the height advantage with a splash variant is pretty important, in my opinion. So just pea shooters really having hyper just make them more enjoyable for me. I'm not saying engineers are bad or anything. Like, the engineers, they do have a pretty good kit of abilities, the jackhammer. Well, not as good as hyper, I would say. It's still pretty good, you can use it to get around to long places, like with a teleporter. Like, need to get to a teleporter, which engineers are really made to build. Like, no shit, Sherlock. And, really, like if you get into a close fight with a plant, you can just use a jackhammer and they have a hard time hitting you, so that really gives you an upper hand in a fight. But really, one of the best abilities that the engineers have, really, and I would say one of the strongest zombie abilities in the game, would definitely be his big ball blaster. That ability is just downright disgusting. There's really nothing bad about it. On one hand, it has more DPS than the P-Gatling. P-Gatlings have a lot of DPS, so having more DPS than the P-Gatling, it can drop characters so quickly. It can just melt a Citron or a Corn, or hell, even a Torchwood. It can just melt a Torchwood. Which says something about its just disgusting DPS. And of course, also when you use the Big Bow Blaster, it doesn't really show the full engineer's hitbox. Like if you shoot at them, you gotta really just shoot at their head, cause if you hit the Big Bow Blaster, they're just not gonna take any damage, though. When you use it, you're taking, the reduced damage of being in a turret ability. Plus, you're also, taking no damage from them missing your head and hitting your Big Ball Blaster itself, so. So that just makes Big Ball Blaster even better. Really, just see it, just, melts people. Such a powerful ability. And plus, really what I would say makes it way better than P-Gatling is, not those two qualities, but the fact that its main counter, Shuck Shot, is just not as good as EPG. I don't know how many times, this happened to me, but I see, an engineer in their Big Bow Blaster, and I'm in a corner, and I just Shuck Shot them at range, but my Shuck Shot just completely misses them. Really? If I'm using a foot soldier, and I see a P-Gatling, it's hard to, miss them. If they're in the crosshairs, it's gonna hit them. But with the Shuck Shot, it just missed them. Just, completely misses them. Sometimes it doesn't do that, but sometimes it does. It just makes the counter to Big Bow Blaster just so much more unreliable. Just being not as weak to a huge counter to any turret ability whatsoever, that just really makes it a better ability. P-Gatling would be a disgusting ability if there weren't foot soldiers to just ZPG them. Really, the only thing that really counter, P-Gatlings is, a pirate, an astronaut, and of course ZPGs. But on the plant side, there's not as much. Corns are good against Big Ball Blaster. But of course the Shuck Shot isn't as good, but it's still pretty good. And really, Rolls isn't that good against Big Bow Blaster. Citron is decent. And pea shooters are good if they can pea gatling them. And of course Agent P, like I find Agent P is just extremely good against big bow blasters. Since you don't need to really be accurate since they're just sitting still. You hit 33 damage, 13 headshot at long range though. And cacti are decent. Like, nothing the plants are bad against the big bow blaster, it's just that I feel that zombies are better dealing with like a turret ability than the plants are. Of course it doesn't help that big bow blaster is just a better ability than pea gatling. So, big bow blaster definitely one of the best, at least on the zombie side, abilities in the game, in my opinion. And of course he has just this like sonic mine grenades. Really good against burrow. Like if you hate chompers, you just got your stun grenade to get them out of their burrows. So it just makes engineers like they really are just the anti-chomper class. They are quite good against them. Obviously. And plus the sonic grenades or mines, I forget what they're called. I think the sonic grenades. It's really good in like a 1v1 fight, though not overpowered, which is nice. Most of the stuns in these games are either overpowered or they're in classes that don't need it, or both. Like, so it's nice to have a stun grenade that's not overpowered, like on a certain other class. Citron, I'm looking at you. So, well, engineers definitely have a solid lineup of abilities. So yeah, that's really it about their abilities. Like this is actually my first video of an engineer, so yeah. Not much of an engineer player. Same with chompers. I would never do a chomper video ever, so don't request me to play a chomper. I will not do it. Because chompers are terrible. I hate them. And I hate fighting against them and playing as them. It'd be better if they were just removed from the game. Of course I'm joking. Though I wouldn't mind if PopCap did that. Well, this match, it was a good match, but, I mean, if I'm perfectly honest, the players I was playing against weren't exactly the best of players. Like, most of them were pretty low rank. I think there were a couple of high ranks here and there, but they didn't really stay around for too long. So, really not against fighting, like, really good players. Most of them were, like, pretty new to the game. But, of course, they figured out Citrons were overpowered. So that's nice. So they're quick learners. Damn Citrons. But I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me complain about Citrons anymore. As I always complain about Citrons. Since you guys know, I love Citrons. I just love them. They're a completely balanced class. I don't know how my Big Bow Blaster didn't kill anything right there. I feel I hit more shots in that walnut than I think I did. But right here, this is my favorite part to be like an engineer. Since you have the height advantage and you can just splash all the defenders in the garden. Right here, it's just amazing to be an engineer. I love being an engineer. I cannot explain how much I love being an engineer right now. It's amazing. I hope I didn't get that tank commander killed because I was in his way. If he did, he was probably like, "Dang, engineer, get your booty out of the way, I want to move." And then the shuck shot, like, then you just get shuck shotted, like, "Oh, engineer, you moron." Like, I know that feeling. Like, I remember this one time, I was playing the Palo, and this deadbeard was just in my way. I was trying to move, get out of the way, but no, he just like, "No, I'm staying here," and then I just die. And if he moved out of the way or wasn't there, I probably would have survived, but no. He's like, "I'm not moving. I'm gonna stay right here in blackest spot." Like it was like, on Seize the Time, Like, you know where the second teleporter location is? It's on the... Like, if you're a zombie, it's on the right side. So, yeah. Just decide to block my spot. Evil pirate. You just gotta love when people block your retreat. It is so frustrating to die. Not because it was your fault. It was because someone just wouldn't move out of the way. Or someone blocked you. It's also really annoying when someone, like, blocks a shot. Like, you're trying to shoot someone, and if you got this one shot, you would have killed them, but no. They got away since a dead beard decided to park right in front of you. Or any character, like a foot soldier. That's happened to me a couple of times. Especially in All-Star. So, I hate people who block shots. Like, I know they're not doing it on purpose or anything. Like, I know I blocked some shots or probably gotten some people killed because I didn't move out of the way. But, now, when that happens, it's kind of frustrating. So that's fun. Yeah. Fun to have people block your shots. Damn cactus. He's trying to defend the teleport. Why is the cactus going up in front being aggressive? I kind of find that funny when cacti decide that they're kernel corns and they can be all aggressive and stuff like. Like if you're a petrified cactus, then sure, but any other cacti, like being all aggressive, you're just asking for a death sentence. I guess that's not smart. Like cacti, they can defend themselves in a close range fight if necessary, but it's definitely not an engagement you would want to be in. Like any zombie character really just has the upper hand in that fight, since cacti's abilities aren't good in a close range fight. Like Iron Man, terrible. Drone, terrible. Potato Mine's terrible. She's got nothing for a close range fight. Oh look, a suicide chomper. That's original. Oh, it's a hot rod. A suicidal hot rod chomper. I know, you guys are probably in shock right now. Because that never happens. It just never happens. You never see suicidal hot rod chompers. They're a rare species. It's rare. Especially suicide chompers. All chomper players in the planet, all the planet chompers I've ever seen, they're usually godlike players who never suicide chomper and always are super sneaky and always get like a 30 vanquish streak. Like, chomper players in this game are just too good. Not suicidal at all and going for ones and finishing the game with a 0.5 kill death ratio. But that's crazy talk. Yeah. Chompers are fun. So, yeah. Nice to capture that gun. But as I said, planting isn't exactly the best. So. Like if I'm perfectly honest, like, winning in this game, it doesn't feel like much of an accomplishment. Like, if the zombie, like, the attacking team wins, it's usually a steamroll, like. Like this game, no Garden really gave our team a challenge except for the fourth one. But besides that, we just plowed through all the objectives. Like, seriously, we're at the finale at 14 minutes, like this game has been a total steamroll. And, like, usually, like the defenders in the game have such a huge advantage. Like, if the teams are, like, balanced, like, both sides has a good amount of good players and a good amount of bad players, like the defenders are going to win. The defenders just have a huge advantage in this game. Now I said that multiple times, but they do. They're just, like, on every map, there's, like, two objectives that the zombies or the plants just have an extremely hard time capturing. Like, I see people constantly complain about the minigame of Moonbase Z. But if you think about it, if the zombie team and the plant team are equal in skill on Moonbase Z, like, the zombies are just gonna defend. Like, the plants just aren't gonna capture all the bases. It's way too difficult. Like, the only way the plants are gonna win the minigame, like, if they're a really good team and the zombie team is really bad. So really, like, I don't really have a problem with the plants winning that minigame so much since the plants have already proven that they're better than the zombies. Or any minigame, like, oh great, we got to those minigame of Seeds of Time as zombies. Oh what? We lost Seeds of Time as zombies. What a shock. Like, again, if you're playing, oh, like, yay, we won Seeds of Time. That's such an accomplishment. Like, there's, like, no really accomplishment for winning this game. It's, like, the map balancing just is so bad. Like, I don't think there's, like, really one balance. Like, Zomburbia, terrible. The later gardens are ridiculously hard. Moonbase Z is also hard. Like, the defenders, I know I've repeated myself multiple times, but they just have the upper hand. Like, defenders win, like, 80% of their games, I think. Like, I'm really curious to see, like, the statistics of that. Like, how often do defenders win compared to the attacking team? Because I know those are going to show that the defenders have a much bigger advantage than the attackers do. Which is a kind of a shame. It's nice to reach the minigame. And some of them are kind of fun, like as unbalanced as Seeds of Time is, I think Seeds of Time minigame is pretty fun. But it's a shame you don't really reach it too much. Like, I wish you could reach them more, so... yeah. So that's really it. As I said, this Plumber, I suppose is not too bad, but can't really judge a character when you're playing against not so skilled players. So there's the Plumber. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.